Love the name, Grape.
Thank you. It's my D&D character.
Hello everybody, welcome. It is a Wallace work day. We've moved over from taking over the Troublemakers channel. I'm no longer going rogue. I am doing this on my own channel, mainly because she wants those watch hours, but also because I've got a lot to do today. And today I'm joined by Stieg and Devesha. Would you guys like to say hello?
Hello.
Did Devesha freeze?
She
3.
frozen in time, I think.
Oh, that's a good side profile though. Look at that job.
That is, cutting glass.
Stunning. Mullen and Mars, I hope the noise of the stream starting did not startle you. Yes, hello everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. The vibes for today, first of all, Stieg, is Truth or Dare a just you and me thing?
I mean, I love playing games any day of the week, so I'm fine with everything if you're comfortable with it.
Well, we'll figure it out. But first of all, the first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to make my to-do list for the day. In fact, I'm going to do that. Hold on. We do have a third camera set up.
Overhead.
I know.
Tell your sex tape.
Let's not show the thighs online.
Yeah, they have to pay extra for that. It's like a different tier. Love this notebook though. Who is she?
Thank you. This is from Hemlock and Oak, and what it's really nice is that it's an undated daily notebook.
Love.
Hold on.
As someone who does not have enough mental power to fill out every day.
I know that is. Oh well, of course. I just turned it off. Hold on, please.
Some technical difficulties.
It's fine. Oh, readjust.
There you go.
So I don't know if you can see.
Gorge. Ooh, schedule today. Little check boxes.
Yeah. Hold on. She is very nice. The problem though is that I can't turn the volume all the way down on my phone, and so I can slightly hear an echo.
Oh, an echo?
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Maybe. Hold on. I really want to block. I'm gonna leave.
Can you just mute the phone on?
I literally can't. That's the thing, Stieg.
Oh.
I've left the studio. I can't handle it. I can't handle the overhead. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that for
That was a journey though.
D&D. I was gonna show me making my to-do list live on screen, but I just feel like I can't handle the echo. So anyway, Stieg. Oh, Devesha's back. Welcome.
That was quite odd.
It was great though. We got a fabulous vision of your jawline. Just really,
she was cutting glass.
Like it looked like you had contoured. It looked great.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad.
Anyway, today is a Wallace work day. I don't know how much you guys are in for committing, but it's 9:00. I'm aiming to 3:00 my time. So 10 to 11 to 12 to 1 to 2 to 3. So did I do that right? 6 hours?
I am here for however long I want to.
Okay.
Not committing to anything.
That's fair. Do you have a specific project you're going to be working on?
I am leaving for the weekend. I'm watching my nibblings this weekend, so I want to tidy up my entire apartment so I can get home to a fresh, tidied apartment, because that is one of my joys in life.
Oh, that is nice.
Lovely.
So that's the project for today.
Excellent. That's a great project.
Thank you.
Devesha?
My project for today, I think... Okay. I know you're not supposed to go back to the beginning and edit, but that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
For the pirate book.
Did we not have this exact conversation like 2 months ago?
Not 2 months ago. Maybe like 2 weeks ago, for sure.
Okay, so...
I just never got around to doing it.
Okay, so it's been percolating. It's not that you've already done it and then continue to go in and you're about to do it again. It's just you haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
I see.
What is pizzazzing you, if you will, to go back to the beginning and restart instead of just not?
Because the beginning is wrong. This always happens. I get like 10 to 15,000 words into a draft. I'm like, all that's wrong. I gotta start over. But this time I didn't start over. I just jumped ahead a little bit into Act 2. And now that I've gotten to basically the midpoint, I'm like, I need to go back and fix the beginning. I can't do it.
Okay.
That's fair. Do you have a strategy, or are you just going to sit down and tackle the beginning, like total redo?
I think I'm just gonna sit down and tackle it like just new words.
Got it. Do you have a
Are you
word count
going in?
goal for the day?
No word count goal. I don't wanna stress it, but
Okay.
Yeah.
And here's my next question for you, Devesha. Do you own a die?
I don't.
Because that is a crucial element of the Truth or Dare game that Steve and I created.
But I can pull up a Google.
You can pull up a Google one, because I am tempted to play that again, because that was so fun. And if remind me if okay, and just for people who are wondering, like, what's the structure here, what's going to happen, I'm thinking our first sprint is going to start at the 15-minute mark. So get everything ready, go get your coffee, go get everything, keep us on in the background, listen to us chat, but then for the next 8 minutes mentally prepare yourself to start working. When Stieg and I did it, we each rolled a d20, and then I think we added the numbers together. Was that right, Stieg? But then whoever,
I think so, yes.
by the end of it, it wasn't if you rolled a 20 or 1. It was just if you rolled the lesser number, you were the person who got asked Truth or Dare. But if you rolled a 20, a natural 20, you got to choose what the person was going to do. And if
Yes.
you roll a natural 1, the person chooses what you do. Now with 3 people, here's what I think is interesting. I feel like if you roll a natural 1, someone is still going to choose for you, but you get to choose who chooses.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm gonna need a quick recap.
So like if Devesha rolls a natural 1,
Yes.
she will say she'll have to choose between you or me. She'll say Stieg, and then you get to choose if she answers a truth or a dare.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna
if
have to
we roll-
find the stream that you did last time and look at what these truth and dares were. What's
were
the
pretty,
play field I'm on?
They were fun. I admitted to stalking my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend online. That was the kind of truth that we're being.
I mean,
That was
who
the vibe.
hasn't?
That's true. That's true. But I admitted to doing it recently.
Yeah. So outside of natural 1s and nat 20s, if you roll a 2 to 19, the highest one
Mm-hmm.
gets to pick whichever is not highest.
Oh, that's interesting.
Or is it just the
Yeah,
lowest one?
yeah. Let's say that, because we're 3 people, the highest person gets to ask the lowest person truth or dare.
Okay.
So
What if we make it a little bit interesting, and then the one that rolls in the middle have to take the last option that's not choosing?
no.
Okay.
No. The person in the middle
Okay.
is safe.
What about when Katie comes?
Then it's gonna get even more complicated. All right, but also I think we're gonna roll d12s, not d20s. So that's also interesting.
Oh, okay. So the
Wait.
3 of us. That makes sense.
But then that feels dangerous, because we could get only 3-minute sprints. But I mean, that's the same for a d20. We could get a 2-minute sprint.
What does a D12 look like? Hello?
It's got 12 sides. Sorry.
Thank you.
It's a dodecahedron, I think.
That helped so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Devesha, do you want to pull up D&D Beyond and share your screen so we can know that you're telling the truth about your rolls?
So you can testify.
Yes.
I just want to inject Talia's sex tape, but also she didn't ask me to verify my rolls. It was a trust case. So
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
is it because she's black?
Yeah. Is it because I'm gay as well? Double discrimination?
Is it because she's a queer woman?
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate. While you guys are getting your dice ready, I'm going to say hi to my real friends who would never accuse me of such horror. Okay.
Hello.
Ava was
Hello.
getting a muffin. It's chocolate.
Oh,
Only slightly
delicious.
startled from Mars. Well, Mala says it didn't startle me because I just didn't start until I clicked on it again. Okay, that's fair. Hello. Hi, Grayson. This is the Grayson you know and love from her work computer. Grayson, joining us at work. We love it.
Boss
Phil
make a
is
dollar.
here.
Grayson make a dime.
Hello. Hi, Nikki. Jessica has new visuals for the new season. Ava is working on a website for a small business or two, one for me, one for family member, editing for me, and I want to finish this Substack post, mostly Canva. Love it. I got to get back to editing Project Jenny. I kind of just dropped it for the past several weeks. There are 2 big spots I have left to work on, but I'm going to start at the beginning and reread it all. My goal for today is to get through part 1 of 7. We have 2 Americans in the stream today. Order me a pizza is a viable dare this time. That's true. The D12 is the one that looks the tastiest.
That's the D4. I just want to eat a D4 so bad.
That's so interesting. It does look kind of like a gusher.
It
I think
does.
I'll do a bit of tidying up and then brainstorming and researching for my work in progress. Well, just true. I'm very uncomfortable with
This
energy.
is another public
Well, this is
figure.
like, I should move this to my channel for more professionalism and then invite us to goblins.
All right. Are people ready?
Aye, Captain.
All right. Roll that D12, friends.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, no.
Slay. Thank God.
What do you know? I also got a 4. What happens then? Do you
I get to
choose?
ask both of you the same truth.
No,
No.
that's not fair.
Why is that not fair?
Either we roll or you choose.
I don't think so. I think if there's a tie on the lowest, then it's just a benefit for the person who rolled the highest. And yes, I'm saying this because I rolled an 11.
Okay, fine. You get to ask the same question or 2 different? It's
No,
the
I
same,
think
right?
I think it's the same. Like if you okay, it's complicated, right? Because you could choose truth and Devesha could choose dare. But if you both
Oh,
choose
right.
truth, I'll just ask the same question. If you both choose dare, I'll just make the same dare.
Okay.
May I ask a question first? This
Absolutely.
is for Grayson. Grayson, did you ever go back and watch the stream? And did your tarot card resonate? I would like to know.
Ooh. Okay. Truth or dare, Steve?
Truth. I'm
Okay.
yeah, truth.
Devesha, truth or dare?
I'll go truth. Let's
Okay.
go white.
Okay. Truth for both of you. This is so much pressure. This is how it always was. I should have created a list of questions before we started the stream, especially because we have to start sprinting in like 2 minutes. My truth that I'm going to ask you guys is, okay, what is a non-tangible item that you currently want? Or not item, but like what is a non-tangible thing that you currently want?
Non-tangible meaning unobtainable?
No, like a not physical thing. Like more like
physical.
more of a conceptual thing.
More yeah, same. A non-tangible thing that I want currently is I would love some peace of mind. Honestly, where is she? Knock, knock.
I know that you have a trip coming up where that's something that could potentially come to you. Is that like something that you're keeping in mind?
Yes.
And how are you best preparing yourself for that trip?
I have not prepared yet. So.
Have you done any walking to prepare?
Yes, but not like emotional preparation, if that's what you're asking.
Have you bought a journal?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I know you want me to, but I don't know.
I'm not going to force you to do it. I'm just going to constantly remind you just in case you're not doing it just because you keep forgetting. And,
Fair enough.
Devesha.
Okay. For the sake of honesty, I'm gonna be truthful and say an orgasm. I'm
That
on
is
my period.
tangible.
That makes me really horny. So
Amazing. I'm not going to ask you the same questions that I asked Stiega's follow-up. That is a personal journey, and I wish you luck. And yeah.
Well, Devasia didn't.
And any hope of monetizing this video just went down the drain. Thank you very much. No.
You're welcome.
No, I legitimately appreciate the very honest answer. That was stunning. Yes, 19 minutes is going to be the sprint. Are people ready? Thank you for your truths.
Aye,
Yes.
Captain.
Ready?
Oh, I should probably pull up a timer, huh?
Pull up a timer. Yeah, that'd be great.
Maybe.
We are going to be using timers from the Hex Hourglass, as always, because
Slay.
it is such a slay of a channel. Why are there only 47 subscribers to the Hex Hourglass, first of all? People need to be utilizing that. Devasia, are you into cowboys? Does your horniness approach cowboys at all?
No.
What about witches?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We'll do, where are those 3 girlies?
I'm gonna write y'all. I have priorities.
19 minutes and 4 seconds. Present, share screen, triple witch goddess. There you go, Devasia and Steve.
Tell yourself. What witch are you?
I don't know. I'd have to
I'm
decide.
the one with the hat.
I think I'm the girly with the potion bottle.
I think I'm the one in the middle. She
That
looks
works?
kind of evil, and that's hot.
She does. All right. Is everybody ready? Happy sprinting. Oh my God.
Oh,
Always so loud. I'm gonna just go ahead right now and lower the volume on these videos so that way we don't deal with that extreme noise in the future. How did people do?
I flew a little too close to the sun.
Oh dear.
I was starting to pack my bag because I'm ready to go tomorrow. And then before I knew it, all my clothes were on the floor, and I've decided to do a little purge. Not a purge.
Declutter.
Declutter. There you go.
Okay.
So now every item of clothing I own is in a giant pile in the middle of the floor. And I have to sift through them.
But you know what? That's what sprinting days are for, because you're doing it in concerted chunks and it makes it not overwhelming and you're going to get it done. That's the great thing, is that by the end of today, that task will be done.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Devesha, how did you do?
I think I wrote like 100 or so words, and then I did some ship research. So I was watching a video of a captain parking a boat.
Oh.
As one does.
Yeah. I made my to-do list, which I'm still currently making because I'm still remembering things that I'm supposed to do today. But then I also started working on the to-do list, the first of which, quick on the other side, I wrote a handwritten note that I then scanned and sent to my publisher because A Dark and Secret Magic is getting a special Goodreads giveaway. And it's actually starting today, I think. I got an email that said it's from this May 2nd to the 19th. And they said they were going to send me an email when it live. So I'm sorry, I'm telling you guys this before it's live. Maybe, I don't know. But then I said, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Could I please, they're going to give away 5 copies. And for US only, unfortunately. But you have to have a Goodreads account. But those, I'm pretty sure those are the only requirements, and they're going to give away 5 copies. And I said, oh, could I do something to, like, participate? Can I enter it? No, I'm just kidding. But I said, could I write a note for the winners? And they said, yeah, you can write a note, but then you just scan it to us and we'll include it with their book. So I wrote it on my personalized stationery that says my full name.
Remember 3 years ago when you would have died at the prospect of the internet knowing your last name?
Dude, I now have an author website. My last name is plastered all over the internet. And I always knew that was eventually going to happen. But it was just, I wanted to protect my privacy while I could. And now I can't. So,
You could be like the Banksy of authors. That'd be cool.
I used to say, like, I want to be like Donna Tartt, where every 10 years I come out with an amazing book, wins a Pulitzer Prize, go on a quick little interview tour to promote the book, and then disappear for another decade and, just reemerge like a cicada, But the thing is that she's too talkative. I could never get away with that. I just couldn't do it.
She's like, mystery who?
Yeah, I just can't do it. Nikki took the dogs out and we enjoyed the shade and the warm breeze for a few minutes. That's nice. Mars opened up my document but got no editing done because of cat stuff. Ava got a logo option sent over along with a few graphics that coordinate with those chatted. A friend ate my muffin. Cody got my editing plan written out and planned the vlog schedule for the month. Also started brainstorming my short story. Cody.
A lot, 19 minutes.
Cody is killing it. Pauses on big screen, glares closely. I'm super excited for the giveaway. I think that's so fun that they're doing it. I already pre-ordered a giveaway, schmiveaway, but also congrats, super cool bestie. Amon, just send me your address. I'll write you a note. Oh, you guys, seriously. Oh, wait, is this okay? If you are over the age of 18, if you go to my author website, you can, on the contact form, you can write me an email. If you want a handwritten note from me on my Wallace Kinney stationery, just email me your address and tell me what you would want me to write about. And if you don't tell me what you want me to write about, I'll just write about whatever. But yeah, if you want a little letter,
You can ask of anything.
Well, I won't answer honestly if it's something that's like way too personal. Obviously, have boundaries, like acceptable social norm boundaries.
Don't know her.
Okay.
Never
Anyway.
met her.
Yeah,
Who
I'm
is she?
sorry, guys. But yeah, even if you are international, I've got stamps. I'll
She gets stamps.
I'll send you a letter.
In this day and age, for that price, that's kind of a brag. Stamps are expensive.
Jessica says, I reread the last few paragraphs and rewrote one paragraph, then continued. It says I got 50 words, but it's actually like 190 or something. Can I have a note that says you didn't win, you loser? Oh, I'm sorry. Nikki says, that is such a good touch. Oh, yay. Don't be Donna. Oh, Donna took 200 extra pages to say something that could have worked in 5. Yeah, look, literary fiction is just on a different, it operates in a different form, you know? It's about those 200 pages. That's the point. Bless you. That was a slow motion sneeze from you, Devasha. Jessica says, so you want to be George R. R. Martin, but you also can't. No, because Donna Tartt writes for the whole 10 years. As far as I know, she doesn't fail to write. She's like, that's the level of research that she does. My sister is obsessed with Donna Tartt. I've only ever read 1/3 of The Goldfinch. I'm going to be so honest. But my sister knows all this information about Donna Tartt, and apparently Donna Tartt, for every book, she literally ends up writing like 7 different books because she writes the entire life stories for all the major characters in the book before she actually sits down to write the book itself. So
No wonder she takes so long.
But that's her process, and it works for her. I mean, she's a talented writer. Mars says, speaking of cicadas, are you all ready on the East Coast Midwest for the double cicada summer? Have a good time, guys. Oh, I think George R. R. Martin's doing pretty well for himself. You know what I did clip? I did clip Devasha saying that she wanted an organ.
What, just for your personal
For
library?
For my shorts.
Oh my gosh.
I'm making little clips of all of the funny moments, and I might making shorts. I don't know. I got stamps to be on a t-shirt. I have purse. I don't even read George R. R. Martin. I just got to get that out there. That's fair. Mar says, I keep a bunch of stamps in my wallet because I had to buy some years ago and just have the extras. I know that's the thing, is that you pay, it's like a big investment right at the start, but then, they're around for a while. Ooh.
Is it an investment?
Okay, it is not an investment. Well,
I mean, if you buy the right ones, but
yeah,
run-of-the-mill everyday stamps.
If there are lots of people who buy stamps who collect stamps, so you could buy stamps to then sell. And so stamps can increase in value. They don't depreciate in value.
They're not a car. I'll give you that.
Also, if you buy a forever stamp, that protects you from inflationary price increases for stamps. So that's,
What is a forever stamp?
So a forever stamp is a stamp that you can buy that basically counts as a stamp forever. And so there are like some stamps that are 49 cents and some stamps that are 30 something cents. But if you have a forever stamp, it's enough to send a letter anywhere in the United States anytime you use it. Even if you don't use it for 20 years, you can still use a forever stamp, I think. I think that's why they're called forever stamps. I don't know for sure.
If not, it would just be like a 2-decade stamp, I guess.
Yeah. Welcome, Laura. Ava says, same IDNF Game of Thrones book form. Love the series, though. Forever stamp should be the default. I don't buy any other kind of stamp, not going to lie. All right. Are we ready to do another round of rolling?
Yes. Goat.
Sure.
Oh, here, I'll get you up, Devasha.
I mean, you don't have to.
I'm gonna see.
You can just take your word for it.
Just take your word for it. You can see it down at the
That
roll.
was cocked. I'm re-rolling because my thing got cocked. I didn't even see what the number was. Ooh, good roll, Devasha. Ooh. Steve, what'd you roll?
7.
I rolled an 8!
Yes! Oh, no!
Yes! So late. I will show you for proof.
I mean, you could just turn that. That's no proof.
Wait.
Oh, I'm kidding.
I know. It's an 8, I promise.
Well, good for you.
Thank you. Oh, it's this. This is the one I'm trying to show you guys. 8.
Okay.
It looked like I was showing the 1, but it landed on the 8, I promise.
I believe you.
All right. So we had a 9, an 8,
7.
and a 7, so 24. So Devesha, you get to ask Stieg truth or dare.
Okay. Truth or dare, Stieg?
We have yet to pick a dare. But I dare not pick a dare with Devesha.
Mm.
Because she's fickle like that.
Mm.
A truth.
A truth. Shit. When's the
No,
next
thank
sprint
you.
starting? Give me a second to think about it.
Okay. I realize we don't actually need the sprints to start at any specific time because we're not doing 45-15s. We're just doing dice rolls. So while Devesha is thinking, Stieg, what are you going to work on the next sprint? Are you just going to keep doing close?
I think I'm just gonna have to start at the top of the pile. Can I show you?
Yeah.
It's egregious.
Tell us.
I think that's the
Give us
word.
the context.
Hello pile.
Wait, I need more 3-dimensionality. Is that in a box? or
That's
is
the
it on
kitchen,
floor? Wow.
and that's some backsplash that I have left after the kitchen.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the pile that I'm gonna throw away, and then some more there. So
You're going to throw all that away?
I donated. I mean,
But I meant like that,
sure, Wallace.
no. Sorry. That's not what I meant. That's what I meant. I'm saying that's already a pile you've already decluttered. Like you've already decluttered everything in that pile.
No, this
Okay.
is everything in my bedroom. Currently
Okay.
currently sat.
Got it. Do you have a goal for yourself? Like, do you want to get rid of a certain number of items, or are you trying to get your wardrobe down to a certain number of pieces?
Not particularly. I am trying to move it all from this item rack that I had
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and fitting into like a narrow
Got it.
closet.
I would say just set yourself the soft goal of decluttering 10 items because sometimes having that number makes it easier to make choices, right? Because if you don't have a number you're working towards and you're unsure about an item, you can weigh it, or if you do have a number you're working towards, you can weigh it against the satisfaction of achieving that number, So you're like, well, I can
Gotcha.
keep this, but I might not get to 10. And is it more important to me to get to 10 than it is to keep it? And then that's a super easy answer to figure out whether or not you still want something or not. Whereas if you don't have that, you don't have that comparison. So
It's good advice. Thanks.
you're welcome. Devesha, do you have a question?
I think so.
All right.
Stieg, what
Great.
is the most toxic thing you've done in a friendship?
Ever? Give him a timeline.
Oh,
That's intense.
I can't think of a specific, but I am very manipulative.
I have too many examples. I can't think of.
No, I just can't think of a specific one, but I am very manipulative as a person. So I've definitely emotionally manipulated friends, present company included. And I would say I'm working on it, but also I kind of am.
Wait, in what way have you emotionally manipulated us?
I mean, some of the more obvious one is when I'll say a statement to get a reaction. Not not in a jokey way, but like, I don't know. When I leave out of the back room, for example, if you've offended me, that's basically manipulation.
Okay.
That's
Because the
fair.
way this is gonna be a deep cut, but I talked about how I'm very much a people pleaser.
Mm.
And people pleasing, I think, inherently is manipulation. Because you are trying to affect the relationship between you and the person you are people pleasing. Because I'm altering myself to affect the connection between us. And I might not present my true self. So I'm not giving you the choice to decide, hey, is this person someone I want to be friends with? Does that make sense?
Well, but first
That
of
makes
all,
sense to me.
I feel like it's disrespectful to yourself to assume that your true self wouldn't do things for your friends,
I mean, yes, I agree, but that's not the point. Because I do things that I don't want to do to please people.
What is the last thing you've done that you didn't want to do to please me?
Oh, totally a sex tape, but I don't.
That's a burn, but okay.
I don't know. As I said, I can't really think of examples. It's just ingrained in my personality.
You're just
But
toxic all around. Gotcha.
yeah, I generally don't do things for you guys that I don't want to do because I generally want to do them because I love you. But there are definitely
That statement
people,
and manipulation.
or it could be that. No, I generally do love you, and I think I don't do things that I don't want to do for you guys. Not that I do a whole lot because I don't read your stuff. So what more is there? Um, but like babysitting. Don't want to do it, but I do it out of a sense of obligation.
Mm.
A lot of times I'll answer texts I don't want to answer to kind of please the person texting me. Again, not you guys, but I don't know.
But I find it so interesting that your internal monologue is like, okay, a loved one has asked for me a favor of me to watch their child, and I don't want to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway out of obligation. And that instead of saying to yourself, and I'm doing that out of obligation because family or friendship is important, and even though this is a task and I don't want to do it, I still have these standards for myself, and so good for me for still doing it. It's so interesting to me that your internal dialogue is, this is just proof that I'm a shitty person because I'm emotionally manipulating the person. Like, that is.
Hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's been 36 years in the process of getting to this state.
I mean,
But yeah, no. There's friendships that I have maintained that I don't really want to maintain, but I do it because I don't know, I'm a people pleaser. So
but I don't know. I feel like you are being really unnecessarily hard on yourself. You're literally, and granted, I'm not trying to say that I think setting boundaries is important. Setting boundaries for yourself is healthy. But I think it is funny that you are taking something that most people would see as an attribute and you are twisting it in your own head so that way you can interpret it as a personal flaw. Do you know what I mean?
I see your point. I am not yet therapized enough to agree with it, but I do see it.
Fascinating. I love this game. Okay.
Anyway, was that answer to your question, Grape?
It answered it in a way that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting
welcome to
my best friend's boyfriend, but pop boxes.
Oh no. Never done that yet. But no, I just can't think of any specific toxic friendship thing that I've done. Oh wait. I feel like I've already given so much to this answer, so I'm just going to bottle that up.
No, come on. It's truth or dare. If the truth comes to you, set it free.
But I've already said my truth.
Okay, say your secondary truth in the DMs. That was privately.
No, I mean I've told you this guy. I've told you guys this before. But yeah.
Oh, I'm wondering if I know what it is. That's interesting.
Well, this is which one of the toxic traits was it?
Through the file facts. Here we go.
Anyway, that's my answer.
Ava says, I agree, Stieg. You're being what they want. If you were yourself, they might not prioritize you as highly. So it's a bit of a manipulation. All friendships feel like this as well. I think it may be a
DX.
I don't know what that means. I think if you pretend long enough, though, you're just that thing. Pretending kindness is real kindness, even if cruelty is the intention, right? Same as kindness is cruelty, even if kindness is the intention. Thinking of your people pleasing as manipulating others is people pleasing because the person people pleasing hurts the most is yourself, not others. What? Because you're the only one getting hurt by not being yourself and not advocating for your needs to the people around you. I see you. Yeah, I think this is what I was saying is that here's something that gave me great peace, Stieg, was because once upon a time
Xanax?
I've never had Xanax, unfortunately. Celexa, girly. Woo! Once upon a time, I would get really frustrated when family members would ask favors of me. And favors are a big thing in my family. Like acts of service are the main love language for most of my family members. And I mean, I ask favors of my family, but I try not to very often because I don't like inconveniencing them, right? And I find oftentimes I feel very inconvenienced by the favors that are asked of me. But and that made me feel like a really bad person because I was like, wow, my family member would never hesitate to do this thing. Why for me, why am I getting annoyed that they've asked me to do it, you know? And I just realized acts of service is most of my family members' love language. It's not my love language, right? And I can still participate in acts of service now because now I interpret them as an act of love. I do this thing because I love this person, not because I want to, not because it isn't inconvenient for me. I do it because I love them and that's the relationship. And I feel like that gave me a lot more peace because it made me more at peace with myself and my personality because I used to think I was a really selfish person, that I wasn't
Am I
happy.
you just 10 years ago?
I'm going to say something so offensive.
You already have, but go on.
I think I am more well adjusted than you. Wait, oh, you're saying right, like you right now is
Yeah,
what I was 10 years ago.
am I just like 10 years behind
Oh,
in this
maybe.
journey?
Maybe.
See you in a decade, babes.
Yeah. It's a good place over here. You just have some major mental hurdles to get through first. Sorry.
I
Get
already
that.
have them, so
I
like
know. Yeah.
0 times 0 is still 0.
Yeah. But yeah, I think once you can recontextualize it and say to yourself, I have other ways in which I show my love. And just because acts of service isn't one of them that I naturally adhere to, that doesn't mean you're a bad person, right? Because, like, to me, one of my main, as you guys know, one of my main love languages is quality time. Like, I just want to hang out with you guys all the time. And,
Do?
but like, I used to get really hurt if someone didn't want to hang out with me or if they only wanted to hang out with me by like watching a movie. Cause to me, that's not like quality time. But again, it's about that recognition of different expressions of love, which I now don't take it personally if their idea of quality time is different from my own because it's just inherent to the person. Okay. So Steke's conclusion is the worst toxic thing Steke's done to friends is actually to himself. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go to
He's
group
putting Steke
therapy.
last. My issue started with an emotionally unavailable mother and absent father, Steke.
Am I just Eva 10 years ago?
Yeah, always. I have so many files. All right. Are people ready to get into our next 24-minute sprint?
Sure.
Yes.
All right. Let me pick us a new timer. We're going to do the witch alt. That's the timer we've been doing. We're going to do the Halloween witch timer.
Ooh, this timer is for October.
So true. All right. Let's add this to the stage. And happy sprinting, everyone. Okay, I think that was a little quieter.
Yeah, it wasn't as well as the first time.
All right. What'd you get done?
I did a little bit of writing, some more research about the different parts of the ship.
Oh, nice.
I think I got 200 more words that time.
Did you get to the poop deck?
No, I think they're gonna have toilets. I don't care.
Poop decks aren't called poop decks because of poop, are they?
No.
But they didn't have toilets back in this time, so they were just pooping on the side of the ship.
Indoor plumbing, it's your fantasy world, babe. Indoor plumbing could have come in at any point.
It's coming now.
Steve, how'd you do?
I got organized everything into categories, so like I can easily sift through it. Already thrown away 10 items just quickly as I went.
Great
And
job.
that's counting like socks as one item and not individual socks.
Oh my
'cause I
gosh,
have a
look
lot of
at
socks in it.
you!
So yeah, that did that. I hung up all my jackets and stuff, and threw away those donated. Sorry, the one I'm keeping, the ones I'm not keeping. Yeah, so that's what I did.
Very nicely done. So today my big thing is I'm trying to finally, after several weeks of saying I was going to do it, I'm reaching out to bookstores in New England to set up and finalize the dates of my after release date tour for Dark and Secret Magic. And I'm glad that I'm doing this now because there were certain towns I thought I was going to stop in that I realized just don't have an appropriate bookstore. Like either they just don't have one at all, or it's like tiny, and so it wouldn't be able. Not that I'm assuming I'm going to have like 100 people, but I just don't think that they, in general, would host events because like literally one of them was a cash register and like one wall of books. And I'm like, I don't actually think that this is workable. But so I did that. Unfortunately, I crossed a town off my list, and then I found a bookstore that I think will work for one of the places. And I'm now drafting my like general email structure for these emails that I will then adjust to be more specific to each bookstore. So it doesn't feel like I'm just randomly spamming a ton of bookstores, and it feels a little more personal. So that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did.
How far out are you going to take this tour? Like, are you just staying on like the East Coast? Or are you gonna go
So
Midwest?
it's
Are
technically.
you coming to
Atlanta?
Norway?
I'm not coming to Norway.
Wow.
I am doing right now, it's looking like 4 stops on the East Coast. And then I'm going to fly back to Colorado and do my local bookstores in Boulder and then one in Denver. And then after that, there are just so many people in Dallas who have already said that they want to do something to celebrate. So then I will fly to Dallas. So it is a tri-region book tour, but the region is New England, Colorado, and Texas. So northern Texas, specifically northeastern Texas. Yeah, those are the areas. But you're coming to New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So you'll be at the big one.
Yeah.
Welcome to New York.
Na-na-na. Welcome to New York. I did think about doing a stop in Michigan, but I just don't know if I have time. And also, all the articles I'm saying are like, don't waste your time with physical book tour. Like, online is where it's at. And so now I'm like, cool. Glad I'm doing all this effort to do physical, that's why initially when I was planning this, I was like, it's going to be a week long. It's going to be like 7 to 9 stops, but it's gone down to 4 because the biggest piece of advice, especially for debut authors, is go where you know people. And so of the 4 places, only one of them is a place where I don't know anyone, and the reason that I want to host one there is because it's literally the location of the book. And so I'm sort of like, I feel like I got to try. I got to try and have an event in Ipswich, right? Like, I don't know. I just feel like I got to try. All right, let's see how people are doing. So people had a lot to say even during the sprint about the last truth or dare answer.
It's no follow-up questions, Eva. That's not how truth or dare works.
Oh, sorry, Eva. Sayla says, I know a lot has been said about the validity of love languages. I know that is in the zeitgeist right now, but it's a way of communication that works for me. And so I'm going to keep using it, I do think we all receive and give love differently, inwardly and outwardly. I give in ways I don't care to receive. Exactly. See, Lindsay has the healthy mindset. Lindsay says, when I do a thing outside of my personal love language for others, buying someone a gift, doing them a favor, I'm like, yes, OMG, I'm such a great friend. You're welcome. And that is how you should be interpreting that action, because that is good for you for doing that, for going someplace outside of your natural habits in order to make someone else happy. You should be proud of yourself for those actions. Jessica says, not me randomly wanting to knit right now. That is so weird. Or go and buy a bunch more yarn to knit with. I should be writing. What is it that you want to knit? Is there a specific project you have in mind, Jessica? Ava had to scamper off. Maybe back before it ends, though. It's very possible. I'm going to be here for a while. I don't know about Devasia and Stieg, but I'm going to be here for a while. Oh, have a good time at the dog park. Anna said, back from a long meeting. Seems I missed a lot. That's okay. We still have miles to go, Anna, before we sleep. So Mara says, I got through chapter 1, cleaned up some stuff and added about 80 words. And now I'm trying to convince myself that the cramps aren't so bad that I can't get up and make a sandwich. I believe in you. You can do this. I hope you have a tour stop near where my sister lives so I can visit her and make her come with me to see you. Well, will you tell me where that is? Are you guys is your sister within driving distance of New York City? Because that's going to be the big one. My official launch party is in New York City. And that's the one that's like, I'm like, come one, come all, because we're going to be in a big old place for that.
I feel like Mars is from Jersey. I could be wrong.
They
but I think that's a fact.
They are, but Mars lives in Pennsylvania now, correct? Just casually
Yeah,
talks.
but I'm just under the assumption that maybe the rest of their family still lives in Jersey.
That's fair.
They say my sister lives in Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Yeah, I mean, the East Coast, things just aren't that far from each other. It's like, it's not that far. Jessica says, got some writing done. Went on a bad look spree at yarn, but I definitely want to see it in person before buying. And fought a toddler for my bagel. You get that back from your toddler. I just want to make a new blanket for my kid. I made her a big chonky yarn. I thought that said chonky yonky, and I was like, excuse me? I was thinking of a lightweight blanket from her since that one is for the winter. Hello. Yes, New York, I do say. Anna, yeah. Oh my gosh, that is such a fun idea of meeting people for the first time at this sort of event. All right, shall we roll? Well, I feel like I'm gonna get the major poops on this one. Also, I'm realizing now that on a D12 there is no natural 1, there is no natural 20. That is the thing we lose when it is more than 2 people, and that's okay.
There isn't that one though.
Yeah, but it doesn't. On a D12, it doesn't have the same connotation. It's just a 1. It's not a natural 1.
Okay. Are we rolling again?
Yeah, we're rolling. Oh, let me show grapes.
Let us just source check Devasia so she doesn't play us.
I trust her. It's more for just the visual interest. Okay, ready and roll.
Okay.
So fucked. I'm so fucked.
Oop.
Oh man, I got a 2. I got a 2. So 16 minute sprint. Wow, that's not that long, guys. A 16-minute sprint. 5 + 9 + 2 equals
1 + 1.
All right,
2.
Hit me.
Okay.
Oh, I love that song.
Me too. That is a banger of a song.
Mm-hmm.
Who wrote Lowest? Is you, Grape, right?
No, I
Nope,
did. I
it's-
rolled
No,
a
it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Okay, Wallace. Truth or dare?
truth.
One day, some of us gonna have to. Might as well just play Truth and Truth.
I know. The thing is that I've told you this before, Steve, but you're an escalator, and I'm so scared of that. I'm so scared of that. So
I've had this dare planned for like since the last time we streamed.
I'm
So
literally so scared.
yeah. Truth, you say.
I do say.
Hmm. Wallace,
Yes, Steve.
what is the most embarrassing thing you've done to get a crush's attention?
Oh, embarrassing?
Interesting.
Either by your own connotations or social connotations.
Here's the thing. I feel like you asked me just in general a similar question about embarrassment last time.
Did I?
No, and that's okay. But
Oh, okay.
the thing is like I only feel embarrassment, true embarrassment, because I have self-confidence.
Well, also like I'm only embarrassed for other people.
No. Here's the thing. I feel like I'm a very self-confident person in my actions, right? Like I don't really have shame. And that's not the right way of phrasing it, but like I'm not guilty about my guilty pleasures, right? So when I take actions, I am very rarely embarrassed by them. The only time I'm actually embarrassed, the only time I feel shame is when I have hurt someone, either unintentionally or in a moment of bad humor or bad just emotion, intentionally hurt someone. That's the only time I ever feel embarrassment. So the question kind of doesn't apply because I've never really, like, the only example I could think of was if I would have ever put another girl down when I was around my crush in order to make myself look better. But I've never done something like that, right? What's the most embarrassing thing? I mean,
Or something that you retrospectively now think is cringy.
But that's the thing is that I don't, because I have such a weird tolerance for self cringe. Like, I'm sure if I said some things, people be like, oh no, that's super cringy. Like, but I just find them quirky and adorable. Like, I think I'm so cute, you know?
I mean, I can ask a different question if you want that.
Hold on. My TV is speaking to me. You two talk for a second.
Oh, should I ask you a question, Grape?
If you want.
Who are you jealous of?
Who am I jealous of?
Yes.
No one.
Oh. Slay.
Oh yeah.
That is so
Actually,
healthy.
I'm jealous of whoever gets to sleep with Hosier. That's what I'm jealous of.
I've said my piece on that.
Yeah, he looks
I think
dirty.
you're wrong.
No, Steve just agreed with me. Steve just agreed with me.
I think you're so
And
wrong.
if I think a man is,
Mm-hmm.
and my standards are low, we all know this. But anyway, Wallace.
Okay, I'm just gonna say some things that I've done to get a crush's attention, and you're gonna have to decide whether or not they're embarrassing or not, because I truly don't think they're embarrassing. So I got really into Critical Role and literally made it my entire personality because my crush was the DM of my D&D group, and I heard him mention it like vaguely once. And then literally I spent that next week binging. I think I watched like 20 episodes in a week, which is insane because it's literally like 60 hours.
Damn.
So that way
It was a full work week and then some.
literally. And so then the next week, the next time we played D&D, I could like talk to him about it, and I'll be like, oh yeah, Critical Role, this voice actor, this person's name. He's like, oh, I didn't know you watched that. And I was like,
That's a little cringe.
I don't think it's cringy at all. I think it's funny.
I mean, not getting into it, but I kind of pretend like, oh yeah, I'm watching Critical Role.
I'm sorry. One more time, Steve. What'd you say?
Yeah, not that part, like getting into stuff because other people are into it. That's just like not cringy at all to me. But
Mhm.
like playing it off is like, oh yeah, I've been watching for a long time.
I didn't tell him that I watched for a long time. I didn't lie about it. I just was casual.
Okay, you just avoided telling him that. Oh yeah, I heard you mention it last week, so
Yeah.
I've been watching 60 hours of it since then.
You can't show all your cards. Just be like,
That's fair. That's fair. She's a mastermind, as Grape said.
The other thing is that okay. I just don't even think this is that cringy, but I could see somebody thinking it was cringing. I tended to peacock a lot. So like I had a crush on this same boy. Look, I also just haven't had a lot of crushes, you know? So whenever I say, oh, I had a crush on this boy once, it's all about the same guy who I ended up dating for a year and a half. But we had biochemistry together, and this was after a year that we had been friends for a year, and then we just like hadn't really seen each other in a while, and then we ended up just happening to have the same class together for a semester. And we would sit next to each other, and my cousin later said to me, she was like, the way I knew you had a crush on him was because that was the only class you ever did your makeup for. And like, I mean, I would do full hair, like curls, you know, makeup. I'd wear my nicest clothes. Like I was in a STEM major, but you wouldn't have caught me in sweats and like a tracksuit or anything like that. I was in business attire, blazers, like well fit, kind of. So I peacocked a lot, and I also showed off a lot of my domestic skills. So like anytime that we had D&D, I would literally bring over an entire crock pot of a brand new recipe.
That is so Wallace coded.
She said, yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning.
No, literally. Like I wanted him to be like, oh, wow, if I have this girl in my life, that means I will be well fed. You know, she performs her gender. That is for sure. But yeah. Oh, my neighbor's going to the bathroom. I don't know if you can hear that.
Can't.
But yeah, I don't know. Were any of those particularly cringy?
I mean, if that's the best you got, I'll will accept these offerings.
What is a better example?
Oh, this is not about me.
Okay. I didn't say you needed to give me a personal example.
A better example would have been like, I don't know. I guess I can't think of any examples. But yeah, no, I will accept your answers.
Yeah.
Like stalking people and getting caught, that would have been embarrassing.
Oh, I have participated in light stalking.
Okay, now why are you sending this, Wallace?
When I was in high school, so this actually was a different boy. When I was in high school, I went to a boarding school, and there was a boy I had a crush on, and he went to our like student rec center a lot, and he would play pool. And so I used to go and do my homework and read my like, you know, interesting John Keats-esque books on the couches there. Just coincidentally at the same time that he typically would be playing pool. But then he eventually got a girlfriend and started bringing her in. I have this weird thing where like, as soon as a guy has a girl, I'm like, oh, I'm no longer interested in you. It's like a switch flips off. So then I got my afternoons back. Thank God. So.
Okay. That's cringe. That's funny.
Okay. There you go. Some light stalking.
Yeah. Learning someone's schedule to hang out, like casually run into them. That's funny.
Okay, good. I'm glad that I satisfied your answer, your desire. I don't know. Mars says, Wallace is the embodiment of do not kill the part of you that cringe, kill the part that cringes. Oh, do not kill the part of you that is cringe, kill the part that cringes. Yeah. Yeah. I can't be cringe if it got you your man. That's what I'm saying, right? You know, she had her strategies and they were effective. Lindsay says, I would jokingly call Brian my boyfriend / husband before he even knew who I was because I thought he was so cute and memorized his class schedule so I could casually run into him. See, there you go. So sometimes stalking works out. Exactly. All right.
Sometimes you can make a hit Netflix series out of it.
Oh, you? Is that what you're referencing?
No, that other show that's just recently.
There's another one?
Oh, Baby Reindeer?
Yeah, Baby Reindeer.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Nikki says, I used to ask my husband for hugs in the hallway. Oh my, that's intense. And then one day I stole his hat and wrote him a note to give it back. He didn't want to date me because I was a freak. And our mutual friend was like, yeah, she's weird, but she's really cool. And now it's been 19 years. I am Nikki. I adore you so much, but the way if someone came up to me and continuously asked for hugs from me, the way I would do everything in my power to avoid this person because I hate being touched. I hate to be touched. So, yeah. All right. Are people ready? 16 minutes. Not that long of a sprint. I feel like maybe we need to change our dice strategy. Maybe next time we do a 3 d20s and we do that like every couple of sprints just to get one chonker in, you know?
I think we were waiting for Catherine to arrive, but
Yeah, is that even happening?
last time was
you're like, girl pop.
It's been 2 hours. Where you been, Loka?
Hope she's all Gucci. Let me get the next. Let's go with the classic cozy fall timer.
2 hours ago, she said, I will in a little bit. So, you know, in Catherine timeline, that is approximately 3 to 7 business days.
Yeah. All right. Happy sprinting, everyone. All right. Well done. I think maybe we'll see.
I decluttered the shirt I was wearing, so I put on a new shirt. That's my dedication to the craft.
I love it. I love it.
It had a button that's been undone for like 6 months, and I'm like, yeah, I'll sew it back on. I'll sew it back on. Sew it back on. Don't own a sewing kit. Don't own any appropriate needles. So I'm like, you know what? You serve your purpose. Thank you. I miss you. And off it goes into the trash. Took out some other garbage that I decluttered, sorry. A picture, like, you know, the ram that I've had with the cat face nose? I think I've showed it. He's now no longer gone. R.I.P. to that man.
Oh,
you got rid of that?
I'm actually a little bit shook over that. That was like a symbol of our early friendship. But you know what? It's fine. This is your declutter. You are making the choices that are right for you. And I'm so glad. I was sentimental over that, but it's not my item. So I'm calming my reaction down. I'm scaling it back.
I'm not a sentimental person in terms of items. So, and like the frame was all twisted, so you couldn't hang it on the wall.
Got it.
There were splotches like of washer damage. That's, you know.
Just for the people in the chat, this image was like, I mean, one of our early day long hangout conversation starters. Like that is very, I'm not going to use the word distressing because I don't want to cast judgment on your choices of taking care of your space, but that I'm having a reaction to that.
First of all, I've never ever once associated that picture with you guys, so I don't know.
That's fair. That's fine.
To me, he was not a symbol of our early friendship at all.
Stieg decluttered the double goat.
Oh, thank God.
And there you have it. There's two wolves inside you. One of them was Wallace and the other's Grape.
No. Again, you made the correct choice for yourself. I just have a fond memory of that, and that's fine because you decluttering that has not taken away my fond memory. I still get to have my fond memory, so it's fine.
Until dementia takes you.
Please, I feel like you're cursing me every time you say that. I am so scared. Denisha, how did you do during that sprint?
I didn't do well.
Okay.
I feel like I'm getting sick. I couldn't stop blowing my nose, and I'm getting cold.
Uh-oh. What are you eating? What is
I was
that?
like, let me look at a snack.
Ham or turkey or bacon or something.
It's like an airhead.
It's salami and cheese.
Okay, I knew it was.
Oh, delish.
Girl dinner.
Katie arrived.
Hello.
How long
Did
were
you try
you
to butter yourself?
How long were you
I
waiting?
did, actually.
I saw your story. You were sitting outside enjoying the sun with your dogs. You were
great.
not at all on your
I
way.
support that.
Quick behind the scenes moment, that was filmed like 2 hours ago. That little clip of the dogs. Because anyway, so yes, but I was having breakfast with my mom, and breakfast with my mother does not just include eating.
Yeah.
It does include having a full breakdown talk about something, not breakdown, like a full chitty chat. Like we pick, like we have a topic, and then we fully just divulge every single inch.
What was the topic?
My fantasy projects.
Love that.
We're having a great time. Yeah, and
one thing about Mama Eyeballs is that she's chatty.
She's so chatty. She's a chatty laugh.
You get it from her. You get it from her.
I do. And so when you get two yappers together, it's just Yap City, Yap Central.
It's like
you're on
that
the Yap plane for
object, unstoppable force conundrum.
Yeah. That's us. But I was only here for about 20 minutes, maybe. I think was I got here with 20 minutes. Yeah, I was down
backstage that whole time. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, for 20 minutes. But it was good because I got an Instagram post up and an Instagram story up.
It was a 60-minute sprint.
Ooh, Katie's been caught in her lives.
She arrived before the sprint, maybe. I don't know.
No, I definitely didn't. It was definitely going. Maybe it was
only 2 minutes.
It was 10 minutes? It was definitely a 0. Whoa! Someone else said that. I was like, what? Wow.
That was him. He just leaned forward and was like, Katie, I'm out.
Goodbye. Anyway, I wasn't here very long, basically, is the TLDR then. I
Okay.
wasn't here very long. But I did get an Instagram post up, a story up, and I opened up my Canva because I'm going to be doing some content today.
Oh, lovely. That's awesome.
Girly Pop, it's Thursday. Where the hell is my video?
Mm.
There's a reel on my Instagram that is going to go up on my shorts
YouTube
today.
shorts?
So
Nice.
Oh, put him back, Wallace. Put him back.
Is he not where he was? I'm sorry. Hold on. Give me a second.
no, you switched. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, welcome. We now have the full Trouble Troop.
Should we just make Thursdays our new trouble day?
No. Wednesdays are so much better for me because it's so much less likely I'm going to be traveling. Like when we were on Fridays, I felt like I did half those streams from the airport lounge and the other half I missed. So, I
How'd
did
you do this,
well.
Mom?
I contacted my publisher because I was like, why on the Penguin pre-order page is my cover not there? But I said, I think I said it very nicely. I was like, is something wrong with the cover or is everything okay? And then my editor, Lord Lover, got back to me within 2 minutes and she was like, just heard from the art department. They're sending it out to be updated today. So great. So that's covered. And then I also officially reached out to one bookstore. I wrote up this whole letter explaining who I was and pitching my book and stuff, which I'm glad that I did that. It was a good exercise. But then I actually, like a smart person, went on their website and went to their FAQ and it was like, do we host author events? And I was like, and I clicked on that and they do. And they're like, fill out this form. So there was a form to fill out. Oh, well. And I did that. And then right before the sprint ended, the next item on my to-do list, it is time for my book to get blurbed. And my editor is reaching out to most, but there is one author on the list that she suggested that I actually talk to. I wouldn't say fairly regularly, but I have had multiple private DMs with this author now on Instagram. And so I said, oh, would it be okay if I reached out to this person personally? And my editor said, yeah, absolutely. That'd be great. I don't know why I suggested that because now I'm all nervous. Now,
Shannon?
No, you have to reach out personally.
It is not Samantha Shannon, but I'm
Is it
just
Chloe Gong?
The unfortunate side effect of heartbreak and
Yes. Yes. Yeah. It's Brianne Randall. So I'm going to, and again, I know people are busy. I truly have no expectation for her to actually read and blurb the book. I'm hoping mainly she will take it as an honor that I would ask as like I was so inspired by you. And I would like, I feel like if someone asked me to blurb their book, I would be so appreciative. But I'm there. The social anxiety in me is like, I really hope she doesn't think I'm being way presumptuous, being like, hey, girly, we've talked a couple times on Instagram. Will you do me this huge favor now? You know? So
Maybe she's a people pleaser, or maybe her love language is acts of service.
but that's my other thing is that I don't want to give her a chore to do. So that's what's making me nervous is that I'm nervous that like this is actually going to be, I should have just let Alcove reach out to her because it's easier to say no to a publisher as like, you know, than it is to like an individual request. Oh my God. Lindsay, do you want to blurb my book? Lindsay sent me the most iconic DM last week. Lindsay, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm gonna talk about our private conversation on Maine if you're okay with that. And she said, I feel like what's it called? A Dark and Secret Magic.
What's it called? Your own book?
Because I almost said Tipico. She said, I feel like A Dark and Secret Magic and The Glass Witch, which is Lindsay's book, she said, are sisters. And I was like, oh my God. First of all,
A book box with those two books in it.
one for you and one for your daughter to read.
One for me and one for my daughter to read, indeed.
How was Olivia?
What?
Is that her name?
Yep, that's our our daughter's name, Steve.
Maybe
I should ask for custody back.
I missed this chapter of the lore. What?
I'm an absent father, so I can't talk on this matter
Oh,
either.
no.
She's
Oh,
raising herself in the backyard. It's fine.
Jessica is heading out. Bye.
Toodaloo.
All right.
Speaking of heading out, I gotta go.
No,
in a
see,
hot
one
minute.
more round. What? You don't have to say for the sprint, but do the roll.
Okay.
Do the roll.
Okay,
Also,
okay,
why?
okay.
Why do you have to go?
Because I'm busy.
Okay. I will respect your schedule. Katie, do you have access to a D12? Anyway, everybody, get your D12s ready. This is going to hopefully be a chunky
D's
session
ready.
because we're going to have 4. And I'm going to share Devasia's, and I'm rolling. Slay.
Okay. Ladies first.
I got a 12.
Okay. A not 12 or just a 12?
It's just a 12. It's just a 12.
I got a 7.
Okay. Devasia.
It's not there on screen,
Oh,
babe.
an 8.
Just got an
Sorry.
8.
Katie, what'd you get?
Hold on.
Hold on. Oh, she's going to show us.
Oh. Come on, below 7.
So,
Yes!
it's Katie.
Finally.
Hold on, though. First, we're doing some math. Okay, so that's it. 10, 22 plus 3 is 25 plus 8 is 33. Am I being stupid?
You're the mathematician here.
12 plus 7 plus 8 plus 6 is 33. Yes or no?
You're asking a bunch of gay people, Wallace. I don't know what you're
12
expecting.
plus 14, 26 plus 7. 33.
33.
Okay.
Okay. So our next sprint is going to be 33 minutes. Katie, are you ready? This is you.
Does Katie know what's going on?
I don't think Katie knows.
Have
This
we
is truth or
informed
dare.
her?
This is truth or dare.
This
Oh,
is
she's on the phone.
Carrie, hang up.
Yeah, Katie, you gotta hang up, babe, because you gotta.
Call your mom later.
Truth or
It's
dare.
fine.
Becca arrived. Hi, Becca. Oh my God, everybody,
guys.
go watch Becca's amazing video.
And go read her book.
Yes, obviously. Yes, go read The
Dream Guy.
Becca wrote and edited and did all the marketing for and produced a book in 90
And the
days.
cover.
And created the cover too. Produced the book in 90 days, made a whole video about it. Go check it out, the video and the book. So
Sorry, what are we doing?
This is the rule of the game. High
Okay.
roller gets to ask low roller truth or dare.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like you guys did on that one stream.
Yes.
Y'all did?
Exactly. I rolled a 12.
Okay.
You rolled a 6.
Okay.
So, oh shit. I actually actively hate being the person asking the question.
Your game, babe.
Did she choose truth or dare?
I haven't asked the question yet. Truth or dare?
Truth.
Okay. How chaotic should I be right now?
Go
Not
for
at
it.
all.
Whatever your immediate
So
thought is,
chaotic.
shoot.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm so curious about what it was.
Girl, you know what it was.
I had an idea. I had an idea.
Y'all talk while I think of a
Oh.
question.
Anna.
I'm-
Oh, Anna, you chaos monster.
I'm not gonna highlight that comment. You're welcome, Becca. We're so proud of you.
Yes, we're so, and I'm honestly, here's me talking for a minute. I'm so grateful, Becca, that you had me as one of your beta readers because I had so much fun, and it's always such a, always one of my things that I love to do is to help out other writers and be a part of the community in that kind of way and give back. So I'm very proud.
Also, I have to say, Becca used my author photo in my little photo slot as her beta reader. I was like, oh, slay. I look so
Yes.
good. Thank you, Becca. I'm like trying to think. Do I want to ask you a therapy question? Do I want to ask you a kind of like silly, funny question?
You know,
Were
I'm an
you
open book.
here for the first question that I asked Devasia and Steve? Did you hear Devasia's answer? It was iconic.
No,
Um,
I'm just gonna watch the replay.
yeah.
Do some more watch hours.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Get you monetized, babe.
Devasia demonetized me in the first 15 minutes.
Wait, I gotta know.
I mean, I think we demonetized you.
What's
within the
demonetization?
First 10 seconds.
What, did you talk about sounding again?
No.
No, we just accused
Do you
her.
know about docking?
Yes.
What is docking?
Oh, let me tell you, Wallace. I'm about to take the
Oh,
light
boy.
of God out of your eyes.
Oh boy.
I don't know. Docking is when you put the foreskin of one penis over the foreskin of another
Disgusting. Thank you. All done. All done.
Asked.
We're done. We're done.
It's like you're
Done.
talking to little K. All done. All done.
All done. Thank you. Jesus. Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
How about education?
Guys, I'm going to remind you that this is the Wallissimo channel. This is not the Trouble channel.
But all the troublemakers are here. Wait, say it again.
Dying. Katie.
Why have you heard
No.
about docking though, Devasia? What are you up to?
She's in the AO3.
Yeah, that's screaming fan fiction a long way.
Yeah, Mars is right. Girl, you invite them here knowing full well how y'all get when you're together. So true, Mars.
Devasia, Steve, do you guys have any question ideas?
This is your question, babes.
I know, but I feel like here's the reality. Katie's an
You know
open book.
everything.
Katie's an open book to me. That's the thing. It's like the reason I started playing Truth or Dare with you, Steve, is because I feel like sometimes it's hard for you to open up. And so I have questions.
Tally a sex tape.
Katie. Okay, this is stupid, but it's literally
Okay, I
the
love
only
it.
thing I can think of, and we need to start a sprint soon so Steve can leave.
So you can kick him out. No. If you just waffle forever, he can't leave.
Here's
I can
the-
ask a question if you
but,
don't
but
have
it's
one.
no, it's relevant to Stieg anyway. Like it's just
Oh,
it's
oh.
thematically relevant to. But like, here's the thing: is that I kind of already know the answer, but I'm just gonna ask a question anyway in case it's evolved since we last talked about it. But as you know, every so often I recommend to you that you do a declutter, and you always say no. So the truth that I want from you is deep down, like under surface level. Okay.
Under all the clutter.
Why are you reticent to declutter?
Honestly, there's not a good, I mean, the deep down answer is the same as the surface level answer, in that it takes a lot of energy, and I don't have that many spoons to dedicate to a declutter. And like, if I start decluttering and like I can't finish it in one day, which I know I can't, it'll just like drown me under all of the mess. And because like I literally, y'all, when I tell you I made my bed, like put some laundry in. No, I didn't even put laundry in. I made my bed. I cleaned my desk. Like I took all the stuff off my desk, wiped it down, put the books away that were on there. There were things, put the cups and stuff like on there's a table outside my door over there that I put like cups on so I can take them downstairs, and vacuumed. Like got down on the floor and was like vacuuming every little nook and cranny. And it took maybe an hour, like to be generous, maybe an hour. And it exhausted me so bad that I literally had to lay down and like not move for like 20 minutes because it was made me so exhausted. Like that is truly the level of like how many spoons I have on any given day. Like I am very physically unable to do a lot of stuff. Like, and so decluttering, I know will take so much physical energy that I'm not sure I can like, I don't know if I can't do it. Like I can't do a full day of decluttering.
Can I postulate something? do you see the validity in my hypothesis that maybe some of your spoons are lost in your clutter, and that if you decluttered, you might have more spoons?
Possibly.
Because I remember before my declutter, that was like the whole reason I did a declutter was because I felt trapped in my mind in my room. Like my room was so overwhelming to me. I would spend a whole day cleaning it, and then within 2 days it would get messy again, because at a certain point it's not about how organized you are, it's just about the amount of stuff that you have. And if it's too much stuff, it explodes all over the place, right? And I got so overwhelmed by that sometimes the only thing to do would just, like, it also made it really hard to focus and concentrate. If my space was messy, it made it hard to do other tasks. And I feel like once I decluttered, I became so much more productive in my space. Not that you need to become more productive. You're already incredibly productive. But
I don't think you're turning off without words, Katie.
I know. I've been slacking lately. No, I think that is something I've been considering, and without getting, I can tell you guys backstage, but okay, so what I can say is that I'm going to be doing kind of like a renovation thing to my room soon, so the way my room's set up is like I have my desk here, and then over there is my bed. And then I have like my dresser and all my stuff. So basically it's an office and a bedroom in one, and that's why it's really fucking cramped. And there's a guest room across the hall that nobody uses because it's obviously just me and my parents who live here, my dogs. And so my bed's going to move over there, and we're going to paint the room and get new flooring in. And then I'm going to move my desk over to that wall, because it used to actually be on that wall in the eon ago, and move like my dresser over there. So like during that time, like when I'm moving things around and like recreating, like making this room solely a desk office space, I think will be my time to declutter. Because as I'm moving my personal stuff into that other room, I can declutter it like while I'm moving it, like, you know, as I'm gathering my stuff for my room, you know, like my dresser, I can declutter my clothes because I have to take out all the drawers anyway to move the dresser over to that room and then put the clothes that I want to keep in there. So within the next like 6 to 8 months,
right?
Maybe?
I'm more on Lynn's side though, about for someone like you, where you're saying that the task itself is overwhelming. A better choice would actually to just be put on the Tortured Poets department, and from like Fortnite to So Long London, just use that time to look at like behind you on your bookshelf and just consider everything. Pull out a book, think about it, and if you want to keep it, put it back. Don't pull out all the books and make huge mess.
I do that, you know, frequently, you know, less so recently because I've been really overwhelmed with stuff in life, but like, you know, like I used to, you know, once a week I'd vacuum. Yeah. Which is, well, that's so it wouldn't be as overwhelming. But like as I'm vacuuming, you know, I'd go to a place like the other day, like I decluttered my desk. Like, you know, I took off items, I threw out stuff that was old, that was expired. Like I put the cups away. Like I do that. It just, you know, I have a lot of stuff. Also,
you have to break it down into zones.
I know. The other thing, and I can't explain why this has changed, but I am the kind of person, as someone who doesn't have very much money, where I get really, really anxious about throwing stuff out, because I'm like, what if I need it again and I threw it out and then I have to rebuy it, and I'm going to be pissed that I threw it out before because I have to rebuy it and I don't have much money to rebuy it. That circumstance has changed a bit. Not to say too much to people, but I think that is also a barrier that has been eliminated very recently. So there's a couple of things that are happening that I think will get me into my declutter era.
Giving it away at this point, guys. Like,
she's just
I love how she's like, I can tell you guys backstage, but also here is the 15 minutes TED Talk, and also I'm revealing one of my biggest secrets.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it.
I want to just address Mullen's thing. No, I did also see this study about the scientists studying the rate of disappearance of spoons, but this is a metaphor used for people with chronic illnesses and their ability to handle a certain number of tasks every day, as this metaphor for they have a certain number of spoons, and every task takes up a number of those spoons, right? And so for a lot of people, right, showering every day, brushing teeth every day, these are all just daily habits that you do, and they don't really take up your energy. But for people who are dealing with chronic illness, chronic depression, which is obviously a kind of illness. Showering for the day could take up 90% of your spoons for the day, right? And so that's Katie, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what you're saying as someone who has a chronic illness. You just don't have the space in you to do a declutter.
Yeah, so basically you just, you give out your spoons throughout the day, and then when you're out of spoons, you're just like, I'm done. Yeah, I'm smart.
Remember when I told that TSA agent that your job was being chronically ill?
And I was like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Well, now he is.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Are we ready to get into the next sprint? It was at 33 minutes, and we're going to say goodbye to Stieg as well. Stieg,
Goodbye.
go enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.
Love you, Illy.
I don't have a timer, my bad.
Now we can talk shit. No, I'm kidding.
We're going to do the storybook timer. And we're going to
Oh, I love that, Mars. That's really cute. I mean, not cute, but
Mars says, this, I love this. I like to use spells as my metaphors because wizard, and it shows how different tasks are at different levels. That is so good, actually.
So fucking smart.
So good. Present. Share screen. My computer is on 5%, so we got to get this going. Happy spring. All right. Sorry, I just saw Mullen's comment. Wallace, they've just put all of Psych on Netflix UK, so guess who's rewatching too? Yay, Mullen, enjoy. I have this theory, not this theory. I have this plan that on my next rewatch, I'm going to take timestamps of some of the most like iconic, funny moments that I personally find funny, like the little line readings that stick in my head, and I'm going to make them TikTok sounds. And I'm going to become known as the girl on TikTok who only does sounds of Psych. That should just be my TikTok handle. It's just sounds of Psych, but with sounds.
There you go.
Yes. Anyway. How did you do, Catherine?
I did good. I am kind of just fucking around making some mood boards, new version, like new formats of ones. So, I'm just having a good time, bopping around to some music, doing some little mood boardy things. That's the vibe for today.
Excellent.
How'd you do?
I did well. I'm trying to see if I Oh, what interesting. Okay. I did a lot, first of all. What did I do? I did a lot. I claimed my Goodreads account. I did more than I updated my website because my website had a countdown to the cover reveal and I wanted to put the actual cover on the homepage. So I did that. And then I created a new countdown for actual release day because I just, your girlie loves a countdown. So I wanted to have a countdown on my homepage still. And fun fact, 158 days until my book releases, guys. Woo! Then I was like, okay, what else is on my 5 months before launch day, to-do list? And I'm supposed to claim my Goodreads page. And I was like, oh, I should go ahead and do that. And I was making a TikTok about how crazy it is that I'm literally have a Goodreads giveaway happening with my book right now, right? So I claimed my Goodreads page, which that was a whole thing. You had to fill out a whole form to prove that I'm me. And then I went to go film the TikTok, and I'm in the middle of filming the TikTok about having a giveaway when I see I have a rating on Goodreads already. And it's just someone being friendly. And they rated it 5 stars saying, I can hardly wait.
So like a random person, not someone you know?
Well, initially I thought it was random, but now I'm realizing I know who it is. But I also don't want to dive any deeper into that. So yeah, it's not like a family member though. It's someone in the AuthorTube community.
Oh, I know who it is. I know exactly who that is.
Wait, now I want to know.
Look,
I also rated her 5 stars, but it's not cheating. It's not cheating.
You have read it.
I have read it 7 times. I have read it. I'm allowed to rate it 5 stars. I've read it.
That's a good point. You are allowed to rate it because you have read it. That's true.
No, I'm like, it's not actually disingenuous because I've read it. So
that is fair. That is fair.
I may also have a Dazzum promo Instagram post ready.
For like all the way from now until October, you have a post ready to go for October 8th?
Yeah, for sure. No, I have it in 2 weeks. It'll come out.
Why in 2 weeks?
What's 14 days from now?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Girl, what do you think?
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. That will be a lovely birthday present. Thank you.
I was like, what is 14 days from now? I don't know.
Me too, great. That really took me a second. I was like, it's May 2nd. So 2 plus 14. The 16th. Okay, yeah. Okay, so here's my thing. I saw Mars comment that the Chaos Queens are going to be streaming at 3 p.m. Eastern, and I will be shot into the vacuum of space, into a wormhole, into a black hole before I, intrude on their space. So I
such a sentence and a half.
So
wait.
Yeah.
Do you and Paris have the same birthday?
Yeah, we knew this.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh, slay. Yes. Okay.
we are the sweetest girls because May 16th is the sweetest day of the sweetest month. And so it is the sweetest day of the year. But so we're going to be stopping this at the top of the hour. So I'm just going to say one more sprint. So why don't we go ahead and roll?
Ooh.
That way we know when we have to go back into our next sprint. Sweetest. Sweetest. I heard we are the Swedish girls. Sweetest girls.
I also heard Swedish.
Yes, 14
Swedish
days.
fish, Swedish girls.
Another reminder that Wilson are Taurus twins.
Oh,
Ooh,
I got a 12.
You got a 12 and Devesha got a 2. Okay, so I just got to roll higher than a 2. Watch me roll a 1. I got an 11. Slay.
So rude.
Wow.
Oh God.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Mars, if you post the link, that way we can just kind of do a raid. So as soon as this stream is over, we'll just raid right into the Chaos Queens. So that's 11 plus 12 plus 2. So 14 plus 11 is 25.
25. Wow, perfect.
Perfect Pomodoro. We're ending with a Pomodoro. Okay, so we will start the next sprint at the 30-minute mark. So we've got a solid little break here.
Nice.
Oh.
Do I have a wrench on your channel?
Does anybody have a wrench on my channel? I literally don't know.
I think I have a wrench.
Okay. And also, Devesha, you get to ask Catherine truth or dare.
No, other way around.
No, I get to ask.
Yep, my bad. I'm gonna eat my basil and just sit and watch.
Truth or dare? Oh, I do have a wrench.
Truth.
Wow, we are such
so
cowards.
boring.
We are like actual cowards. I will say this.
I'm sorry, I'm not feeling well, so I don't want to deal with whatever dare might be.
That's fair.
That's fair. Let me think about it while I'm finding Marta's the Chaos Queen stream. Hold on. Let me think. Well, this is my first thought. Who's your favorite troublemaker? But no.
That'd be ugly. You know, though, what I was thinking about this specific thing this morning? Because I remember at one point somebody asked me that question and Devesha went, "It's okay, Wallace. We all know Katie's your favorite." And I was like, that's just not true because we are all connected to each other in different ways, right? I would say, this is my truth. You ready? Katie and I are connected the most. Well, for me personally, I don't know. I'm not going to speak for Katie, but I connect most with Katie over creativity. But Stieg is the person I turn to when I'm truly in like emotional distress. And Devesha, you're the person whose approval I crave the most. And that is my truth. Yeah. So I think we all, that's what makes our friendship, I think, so solid is that we all have these individual relationships with each other outside of just the four of us as well.
Katie is Kim to Wallace's Kris Jenner.
So
true.
You're doing amazing, sweetie. Yeah.
I always just saw it as kind of like you're the youngest of your siblings, and Katie doesn't have a sister. So I feel like you kind of like de facto older sister Katie.
Which is fair.
You don't think I de facto older sistered you?
You can't because I'm the older sister.
But I'm older than you.
But you're the youngest sister.
So does that make me your younger sister? Is that why I crave your approval?
No. I think it makes us, I don't know what it makes us, but it's not the same.
What are we, Grape? Let's DTR.
We are lovers.
Ooh.
We're fighters.
Ooh.
We're, I don't know the rest of that song.
Oh, that's a song. I thought.
Is it Alanis Morissette?
Oh. Look at Grape with her psychoanalysis, says Mullen.
I know.
Katie, do you have your question? Leave us alone. Oh, that was the other thing I did is I reached out to the author. I knew I did some scary task. I did send that message. No, I'm not. I was like, should I check live to see if she's rejected me? I won't do that.
Oh, no. Should I go silly or should I go deep? Like that's the question.
That's up to you. Devesha, what do you have the energy for right now?
Yeah.
Either works. It's Meredith Brooks. It's not Alanis Morissette.
Is Meredith Brooks the girl who sings "I'm a bitch"?
Yeah, that's the song I was referencing. Wallace.
But you said a lover of. Isn't it? I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a child. I'm a mother.
Oh, it is. I just kind of slotted fire in there.
Okay.
Neither of us are children or mothers, so
I am just a baby.
You're both children. We're all children. Hello? We are children. We are babies.
I was remixing, yeah. I was pulling a Stieg, actually.
Please stop. Terrifying to me. Excuse me. Okay, did you have a question?
Okay. What, if any, do people or us or like anyone you know like have the biggest misconception about you?
Oh, interesting.
Like what do we think that like what do people think about you that's wrong?
I love that question.
Oh, very interesting. I don't know. I think maybe sometimes people think that I'm like very passive in like my life and stuff, but I'm actually not. I'm like just doing things silently.
Yeah, that's always. I'm gonna let you know I don't think you're passive at all. You're always like doing something. I just from how, and this is not like a commentary on you, but just on how often you do have something medical going on. That's how I know you're not passive, because you are scheduling all that, right? Like you're like, I know it's also sucks to have that much medical stuff going on, but like I feel like a passive person wouldn't be doing all that you're doing to take care of themselves.
Thank you.
And you work too much to be passive.
Also, y'all, I'm gonna have my first therapy session tomorrow. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. This is how I know you're not passive, because you drop bombshells on us like this. You're just always making moves, you know? Like that's who you are.
Making moves.
But what does that sound like? While you were out there, I was making moves.
Doing niche.
Yeah.
You're out there doing niche.
Yes. That's so exciting. What prompted that?
I don't know. I just got jumbled up in here. So I was like, let's just, while it's still free and I still have my health insurance, let's just knock that out.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. Now what do we do for the next 15 minutes?
Ashley's comments making me laugh.
She says, bro, mine was thinking grape was an innocent summer child, but then I came into today and the first words that came out of their mouth was orgasm. That was colorful. LOL. Yeah, it's been a stream. It's been a good stream. Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm gonna take us to the bed, lay down. I am sweating. I think I might have a fever.
Off if you need to rest. You don't need to stick around.
No, I want to hang out.
Okay.
I want to lay down too, so we're gonna have to.
Nice. Well, you get everyone's getting the grape horizontal.
This is true FaceTime Friday, by the way.
Yeah.
Like this is, I'm sure people don't think about it, but if you ever think about like, I wonder what the troublemakers do when they're hanging out off stream, we lie in bed and we just stare at each other. It's so intimate. Oh my God.
Yeah. Or recently Katie's been playing Stardew and I've been reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just in silence.
I'm just gonna bring
Yeah,
this
we
up
just-
here. Y'all sure there ain't a polycule?
Yeah, I told you, queer platonic polycool.
It's just a friendship group. It's just friends.
No, it's different. The vibe is different.
Oh man.
Oh, hi, Caitlin.
Yeah,
Hi,
hi Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Welcome.
Sayla, I don't know. I don't think you can get demonetized if you weren't monetized.
Yeah, I'm not monetized.
You can try to stream you over with Patreon. Yes, you can.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's deep lore.
That is, you know what's so funny is that it is deep lore, but it didn't even happen that long ago. But it was like at a stream that I don't think a lot of people were at, so it feels like deep
Yeah.
lore.
Yeah, it's a deep cut.
That's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, Lynn.
I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry, baby.
We gotta spend more time in the rat room, the rat race. The
Rat room, yeah, the basement.
I don't know.
Yeah, we should have more of it's just, here's the thing. The rat chat went through a lot of iterations, and when we used to do it for Scary Hour, the problem is that during the sprints, people would come in and leave, and every time someone comes in and leaves, it goes doo doo, and that's
Is there a way you can turn that off?
no, I tried, and there's no way to turn it off that I could see. But yeah, maybe we should. You know what would be fun is if on like release days we had like hangouts.
Oh, little release party.
Yeah, I think that would be okay. Mar says, I don't like the rat chat because hearing people without seeing them stresses me out. Wait, so you said you don't care when I do this, when I go off screen, but you do care, Mars? What is the truth? What is the truth?
What's the truth?
I think Discord rooms have been updated. You should be able to turn the notice sounds off. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's true. You know what I should do now that I've got StreamYard Pro and I think I can have like 25 people here? I should just send out invites and
You just post it in the cafe.
You know that Steve did that accidentally yesterday?
He did?
Instead of posting in the promotional board, instead of posting the YouTube link, he posted this link, this to the StreamYard backstage, and nobody came in. Everybody was so respectful, and they just came in.
Oh.
They didn't come in. I know.
Or they're afraid of us.
Well, I hope they're
Because we're
not.
a little scary.
What if
we're
I
a
just
little
did that
scary.
right now?
See who comes in.
No, I'm not, because I feel like that could really derail us, and I really do want to be done before the Chaos Queen
That's true.
stream starts. Like it's so much more stressful because if you talk, it mutes anyone else. That's fair. So you become so careful not to talk over someone. Yet you guys do respect boundaries.
Oh, you guys are so cute.
Mara says, I mean, there's still a box there representing you. You can come back on camera at any moment. Is that not true on Discord too? Aren't there boxes for people on Discord? All the hours I spent on Discord. Yes, there are definitely boxes on Discord. Yes.
I guess it could be that like, like if we turn our camera off, but we still have ourselves unmuted, you can still hear us, like, and know that we're still here. Like, I'm still sitting here. But like, if I muted and turned off my camera and then and said, "Oh, I'm gonna leave," and then I come back, but I don't tell you, like, you could know not who's not there and who isn't.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that's what it is. Oh, and on the voice channels.
Only
Wait,
through a
that's-
video call.
Wait,
I don't think
There's
any of
voice
our
channels?
channels are voice only.
Yeah. I think all of ours are
I
like
didn't know you could have that.
because I remember being in the rat race and there being boxes for everybody in there. I think anyway, we'll figure it. Well, I mean,
I didn't even know there were voice channels. I'll be so real. I thought it was all video.
no, because I remember I went to the voice chat of Wall Street Bets once, and that was like the winds of pandemonium. It was insane. There were like 2,000 people in there, and they were all just screaming different stock tickers. And like, I mean, I'm sure it was similar to what it's to be like at the actual New York Stock Exchange, but literally, I was in there for less than 5 seconds before I bounced because it was so overwhelming.
That's horrifying.
There are corners of the internet we don't need to know about. and the Wall Street
That's
Bet
definitely one of them.
voice chat is one of them.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah. So, what else is new?
What is new? Oh, I just got to ship I ordered some makeup because let me show you. I'm running out of my favorite blush, and unfortunately, they don't make this blush anymore.
Oh no.
And look at
What
how
brand is it?
like it's so panned.
Look at you, though. You should be proud of that.
I am actually really proud of it. It's called Vogue.
Oh, nice.
Vogue by ColourPop.
Mm.
And it's so pretty. I love this blush. I've literally used it for years, and they don't make it anymore, so I had to buy a new one. And I just got the shipping details, so let me track it, see when it's going to be here.
Nice. Also, do you want to hear now with 15 of your closest personal friends?
I mean,
3 hours into a stream. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. It's so good. Highly recommend. I love ColourPop's makeup. To go into a makeup tangent for a moment, I also love their Just a Tint lipsticks. As you can tell, I've used this one a lot. Can you legally not tell us about
You don't have to be explicitly specific, but you could get specific.
Nothing's been signed, so things could still fall through.
No pressure.
No pressure. LOL. Should I?
I'm not deleting the stream, just so you know, because like I said, watch hours.
It's true. How many people are here? Because I can't see how many people are here. 15
closest personal friends.
My closest personal friends.
Workers, come out so you're accounted for.
Yes, tell me who you are. You know.
Yeah. Roll call, everyone. Roll call.
Roll call. Mama, I think I've been saying it without saying it, babe.
Ann Cat, are you here, Ann Cat? Ann Cat's always here for the big moments.
Ann Cat is always here. I don't know why I'm feeling like I don't do it.
But that's the thing, is that you don't need to say specifics, but you can use the language. I feel like that language is the big element. You know what do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
So no. I can say that I am a unicorn for sure. Because the thing that I've been hoping for the entirety of my career and the entirety of my life online and YouTube is that, the thing. 2 weeks ago, or it took 2 weeks to get this thing, and it was very significant.
There you go.
And let's just say that it, on a completely unrelated note, this clearly has nothing to do with what I was just talking about. If you go to, I don't know, let's talk about Colleen Hoover.
Hold
for
on.
a second.
I'm posting a link.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm posting a link.
Oh.
Oh.
Completely unrelated.
Completely unrelated. Yeah, if you look up Colleen Hoover and just like kind of, shift around and see who's publishing her, it's no big deal. Yeah, anyway, just you might just want to do that. You might want to do that.
And I
It was pretty significant.
I'm sorry. What? Anyway, there you go, guys.
Anyway,
this is
completely unrelated.
This is what happens when you stick around for 3.5 hours on a Trouble stream, even though we're on the Wallissimo channel. Okay, this has been me for the past 3 weeks, Mullen. You guys want to know why I lost my voice for an entire week straight? It wasn't because my sister got married.
It was because of me.
Yay! Oh my, oh my, oh my. And we're like, so did you kiss? We're at a sleepover.
That is the vibes.
That's the vibe. Especially with Devesha in bed over here. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this is the moment to bring
Sorry,
back.
I'm sweating, but I'm cold.
That's how you know you're getting sick, babe.
Yeah. You need to take like a shower, like a hot shower or something.
Yeah. But yeah, Katie is living the dream. Love the insider details, so here for it and so happy for you. Katie, do you like at this point have a timeline in your head of when vague things can be a little less vague?
I don't know. I haven't received anything in my email. So, oh, thank you, Mullen. I will say that there is a very specific reason I have a 2 weeks to do nothing.
Mhm.
Because maybe on May 15th I might get something back that I might get to be able to work on from.
Katie's gonna be doing what I was doing in March.
Yeah.
Katie, legit serious moment. I think it's safe to say we are all so proud of you. Yes.
Thank you.
On news. Okay, Miss Auction, Miss Final Honor, Miss Thing. Oh my fucking god. Okay, Miss Edits.
Y'all, when I am finally able to tell you every single fucking detail in a video, you're gonna be fucking gagged because it is
Gooped.
Literally gooped. It was. I think I've
so
said
wild.
this before. I think I said this before, but maybe I just said it in private. I don't even know. But I was like, when things first started thinging, I was like, oh, Katie, can I post a unicorn in the chat? And she was like, yes. So that's what I did that to first start stirring the pot. And then I was like, okay, I'm not going to overdo it. I'm just going to post a unicorn anytime anything unicorn-esque happens. And then literally it was every day.
Every fucking day.
Every fucking day
day.
something happened that was like, oh, another unicorn moment. Like, yeah, literally gobsmacked is the correct word.
Yeah.
It has been such a fascinating month from a publishing perspective, watching everything that has happened. And of course, just an incredible month from the perspective of being your friend and being so happy and excited for you.
And being in the front line. They will testify that I was speechless
Mhm.
for 5 minutes. I literally could not fucking speak.
Mhm.
Paris,
Oh.
we may this is maybe all I'll say.
Just giving us a little Taylor Swift.
A little Taylor Swift moment going on.
Taylor Swift peace sign there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not but
It is the anthology. of it
yes. Very anthology.
Yeah.
So
No, yeah, guys, it's been insane. It's in the best way.
it's been the best. It's literally, and I quite literally so I always make these little things for my phone screen and stuff. Oh god, it's gonna show. This is my one for May.
Mhm.
And stuff. And the one that I had for April that I put on April 1st, April Fools, had Lucky Girl on it and All That I'm Seeking Is Seeking Me. And the manifestation was manifesting. Let's just say it was incredibly fast. It was so fast.
It breakneck speed. Girly playing doubles over there. Yes. Second service coming up.
So, sometime around spring, summer of next year, I don't know, you might be able to get a certain thing. Just
Yes. All that you are seeking is seeking you. Yes.
honestly, it works. It worked. I was not a believer. I was like, okay, I'm gonna put these silly little manifestation things, whatever. It's just gonna be a cute thing. And I see it every day because I look at my phone every day. And literally this shit works.
And the oil. Can't forget the oil.
Can't forget the
Not
oil.
forget the oil. Yeah, I have this manifestation oil from a place called Cookie Cutter Dolls. And I can tell you this now because so I bought this in Chillicothe in obviously in Ohio when we went on our trip with Jod. And we went to like some of the local like crystal shops and stuff, and I found this manifestation oil. Yeah, it was literally an apothecary. Mm-hmm. And I went in there to get like some other stuff, and I found this manifestation oil. I was like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. So I bought it on like the 5th of October or something, and like 2 weeks later, and like I put it on when I got home because I was like, I had given up on Cruel Summer, and so I was gonna start writing Be Gay, Solve Crime, Drink Blood. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna manifest like this draft goes really well, that it works. 2 weeks later, I got an email from my agent wanting the full for Cruel Summer. So this baby is worth her weight in gold. And trust and be assured that I've been wearing it all April.
But also, Katie, you recognize that that is oil, like essential oils and flowers, and that all of the good luck you brought on yourself because of your hard work, right? Like you also recognize.
It doesn't hurt to have a little bit of manifestation.
Here's my thing. I want you to believe in the magic because I believe in magic, but I also don't want you to just like associate it with these things happening external to you. Like this happened.
No, yeah.
You made it happen because of your talent and your perseverance.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It might have helped the process speed along.
Yeah, we'll just say that it helped attract the energy.
Yes.
Okay.
So she is everything to me. Oh,
that's so cute.
That is
so sweet. The magic. Yeah. So I don't agree with this statement even for a moment.
Honestly, I'll take some
casted.
I wouldn't even know how to process Ben Barnes as Matthew.
What if he read A Dark and Secret Magic and he was like, oh, this is like so great. This is my favorite book.
I mean, here's my thing. I'm sure he's a lovely person. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. That's all. I'm sure he's a lovely person. And you know what? Here's the reality. Like, all jokes aside, if Ben Barnes is casted as Matthew, that means my book is getting made into a freaking high budget movie because Ben Barnes ain't doing it for a cheap check. Okay?
That's true.
So that would be thrilling. And I would be so lucky. I would only be so lucky. That's my political statement now. Is
I'd be so lucky.
I'd be so lucky. We're not going to sprint again. Sorry, I know we rolled for it and we did a truth or dare, but now
okay,
it's.
Well, I gotta pee.
Well, I'm ending the stream just so you know. So.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll stay until you end it.
Okay. So thank you, everybody. Can someone post really quickly the link to the Chaos Queens stream?
Yes.
And I expect to see all 15 of you there. Thank you.
You better be there.
And yeah, everybody keep the close friends green circle end of stream details to yourself, please, until official things can be announced. But yeah, we're all so excited, guys. Mark, that's on you.
Martha would be so mad.
Yeah,
exactly, Sayla.
Also, Mars, I do understand that you're probably going to tell the rest of the Chaos Queens, and I'm assuming Katie's fine with that.
Yeah, you can.
So she only has to tell half.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Thank you, friends. Again, Wallace Workday, I said it was going to be more than 5 hours, but we're considering the Chaos Queen stream the second bit of the Wallace Workday. So go enjoy a little bit of a break, and we'll see everybody at the top of the hour at Marta's channel. Thanks for being here, guys, and let me know if you liked it on the Wallissimo channel, and we can do it again sometime.
Yay. Bye.
Bye.
Do you have an outro?
It's like 15 seconds long. Should I just play the Wallissimo outro? That's what I'm 25 seconds long.
25 minutes.
Play the Dungeons and Dragons outro.
I could play the Dungeons and Dragons outro, but I won't do that. It says Wallissimo, but this is not Wallissimo. This is Wallissimo. Bye. Bye.
And it was certainly an unhinged stream.